I want to pull some cards really quick. Just because. See where the energy is at. I'm gonna use the tarot. I guess I want to use the traveler deck too. Should I say hi, guys? Yeah. The gems. I don't know about that, but hey, guys. Time translate. I said I don't know about that. Gems, girls. Guys are girls too. They came through one. Ah, Knight of Swords headed to you. Hello, Justice. Guy. Page of Swords, you're standing out. But thank you for the reminder, Justice. I appreciate that. And things are coming together. I think I'm gonna get 3 more cards. But Justice is headed to you very quickly. You're standing out. And when I say justice, the universe is headed to you very quickly. And you're standing out. And that's the sky aspect. You're standing out in the eternal aspect. And things are coming together. Probably within the here realm. Because it got the 3 on it, which is the Father, Son, and Holy Spirit. This is 3 different foundations too coming together. These are 3 different cups. Which I think that's quite awesome there. Sure is doing a super lean. I'm gonna make me a freaking eye doctor appointment. Man, I think my squinting has gotten way more intriguing. I'm not sure if it's because I'm pregnant or what, but... Ah, you're communicating with the divine, that's why you're standing out. You're communicating with a chirper. The chirper will be the divine realm, and that's the here realm understanding. And they got a 9 on, it's not balanced. Why is this energy not balanced? That's 2 9s back to back. You're standing out again. And this is with obstacles. There's obstacles around you. But those are manifestations too, but in this aspect, it's the obstacles that you're standing out in. And they got a 9 on it. But it's going with the divine realm. But you gotta be going with justice. But you're standing out, and they both got 9s on it. That's intriguing. The world card came out. You're cycling something. Something is cycling. They got the 21 on it. That feels to be important. What happened last year? It seems like that same cycle. We're repeating a last year situation. Probably why not balance. You got seekers. This is going with what's coming together. Different foundations. Is seeking at the moment. The Fool card came out. This got a 9 on it. That's a 0. I'm about to say, come on now. How they got a 9 on it too? This is a lot of unbalance. But the Fool card came out. And the Queen of Wands. You standing out. Got you a Fool. Probably in this different foundations. This is just like finding out your spouse is talking to somebody else, but you not minding, you just welcoming it in. Some people might say you're a fool, but it's going to come together. It's just, it's just, the secret cards popped up. I mean, not popped up, it flipped over. I'm not sure what I flipped over when I said that. But it's a seeking aspect, as into maybe what I just said about the different foundations. But as I said, it's cycling. Something is cycling. That happened last year. That seemed to be important. This year is 22, but this 21 is catching my attention, and it's taking me in the aspect into last year. But I wrote something down recently, and it's catching my attention too. It go with the COVID situation, honestly. Yeah, if I wrote it down now. Making the list, checking it twice. Gonna find out if you're naughty or nice. Haha. But right here, I can't read it backwards. It says, why did we come in early today? And then to COVID-19, where is 21? That seems to be important. Then I put 40 up under it, and then it says, this year acts. It's that communication with the eternal realm. The shadows are communicating. These words aren't verbally getting said, but energetically. This feel like the energy when I speak about my son or anybody that's underage and active. This like 21 is legal. And $40, let me get $40. Just a natural thing that cut in my head when I ask for something. Just give me 40. And then this year acts. This is another symptom that's this year. But it seems like it's repeating back in last year's aspect. What was last year's aspect? Yeah, dealing with children. This is underage aspect. It's repeating. And then there's two COVID-19. That's the aspect that is into just being able to recognize the eternal realm. Like, they would call it a mental illness. You naturally are communicating. You recognize it. And 21 is underage business. That goes with gay too in the same aspect. It's a lot in that year. A lot happened last year. But this year too is repeating. And we're still in this month they call Pride, which goes with a lot of aspects I'm learning. But it could make you be coming off as the Fool. But you're the Queen of Wands. But you got your cat out there. That's so awesome. I gotta look at this background. Yeah, it's a desert background and a stone background. And you got two lions and a flower. It's definitely blooming pregnant for sure. You're standing out, which is so oscillante. Because my child gives me guidance, and other people, if they recognize it, your child will guide them. My leg is hurting being bit like this. Ouch. Oh, that hurt my leg. Do the Traveler deck. I think I explained that quite well. Justice is headed to, you're standing out. You have Seekers, which I'm taking it in the justice aspect. Things are coming together. There's 3 different cups too. I think that was the 3 different foundations. COVID-19, then you got last year 21, and then this year Acts. This year is Axing 22. And it's funny because what got me to write that out was the date that I did this. The date had me come up with this whole concept. I got it from the date. It was 2/19/2022. That's when I wrote that down. But that seemed like that's the foundation. 3 different foundations coming together. And you're having divine communication, which is COVID-19. You're standing out in your obstacles. What's those obstacles? Back up and start over. Yes, we're back in last year. I know things repeat like trends, but this one's literally just what this card says. Back up and start over. This year just started. We already got to go back into freaking last year. A lot of things apparently didn't get fixed. But it's kind of intriguing because it's making me think about what I was saying about how's everything open back up, but you know, we still keep saying we're in a pandemic. Like, which, I was thinking about even if they were to have everybody stay indoor, oh my God, learning the mental illnesses and things that happen within people's homes, that's dangerous too at the same time. It's intriguing. Like, even within my home, it's just a madhouse. Thank God that I'm an oscillante, but seriously, the average person, oh my God. Like, sometimes leaving out that place is the best escape ever. Like, certain people ain't meant to be all in the same environment. which helps me understand why a lot of people was highly upset when they had to stay home. They realized I don't know these people. That shadow work became active. Dot yes, well you're not hiding anything. Don't cross the line. What would that be? See the yellow line down the middle of the road? The people who build our highways painted that line to help us know where to drive our cars. When we stay on our side of the yellow strip, we won't be as likely to hit a car coming down the other side. Just with me reading just that first paragraph, it's making me think about how I went and joined helping a friend aspect y'all call work to get some extra benefits so we all grow. It's a natural separation there, like a line. Like there's what you would call foreigners, they speak a different language. Then you have people on the other side who speak just English mainly, you know, it's their go-to language. It's a natural separation, and this is what this first paragraph reminded me as to don't cross the line. You have to stay on one of them sides, it seemed like. Which, once again, is taking me back to what Trump said about building a wall, a natural separation. It's intriguing because I just was speaking on that, and then his card came out, and then the paragraph said the same thing. The rules in our lives are like the yellow highway lines. God gives us rules in the Bible to help us know what to do. Our parents and our teachers make rules to help us keep in line. We can't stop others from crossing the lines, but we can choose to obey God, the rules that are made for us. Whenever you are tempted to cross over and disobey, remember the yellow strip. It could keep you from crashing head on into trouble. Alrighty. That can go to seeking. That even with me, I was seeking that. Like, why is this separation? This is coming up like that's how it's meant to be. That's intriguing. But it's coming together at the same time. That's the intriguing part. This is just a travel. This is a traveler deck I'm using. I just use the tarot. Tarot is what you are naturally not seeing happening. Stop, wait, and go. Let me grab some more out. Guess I read from there too. On the stop, wait, and go. What are the colors of the traffic light? Red means stop. Yellow tells us to slow down. Lights is turning red. Green says it's safe to go through the intersection. Traffic lights helps us cross busy roads safely without hitting others. Yeah, that's why does keep saying the same doggone thing? I'm having done the freaking paragraph and it's going with don't cross the line. This one is saying stop, wait, and go. This is seeming like it goes with this foundations coming together for sure. Different foundations coming together. Everybody have a different perspective. It's like everybody want to speak at the same time. Everybody can't speak at the same time. There's nothing you're not going to hear clearly. Which that kind of makes sense because I actually seen that happen where we all started working together and everybody was all over the place. It's that same aspect into an intersection at a light or something. Some cars stop and some go. And then when the other ones stop, the other ones go. That's intriguing. Or is that at? Without hitting other cars coming from the other direction. The Bible has traffic lights too. Certain kinds of verses to remember that. To remember that help keep us safe. Red verses tell us to stop doing something before we hurt ourselves or others. Yellows warns us of danger and encourages us to wait on God. Green verses give us the go ahead and let us know what pleases God. They also tell us how much He loves us. Green means God love us. Also, lente go. So God, you don't love me when it's always a stop. I'm just joking a little bit. When we come to a traffic light, ask your parents to get out the Bible and read some verses to you. How many green, yellow, and red verses can you find? I will obey the word. Psalms. I go with that 19 too. This is a 19 too. But it's a one, I hope I'm saying 119 ... 17. I'm not sure how that. They'd be like verse something something, but that's where it's at right there. I don't know why it's tossed that right there. Two more. Put on the brakes, Jesus. Yeah, that's enough confirmation right there. But the word at the top. You're safe in the light. Everybody want to speak right now. Everybody wants to go, but the light is red or it's on yellow. You know, it's like I feel like the energy with me just even reading this and just overall, it's like you're rushing, you're late for work or something. I'm using that as an example, and you're sitting at the red light and you just like, oh, hurry up! Like, you know, you want to keep going, but you have to wait. You know, and if you run that light, you could put yourself or somebody else in harm. This is that same energy. And it's back to back of saying that, as in to know. You have to be patient, as into an intersection understanding, because it said an intersection and it used traffic light at the same time, because sometimes there's not a intersection at a traffic light. I mean, not a traffic light, pardon me, at a road, when the yellow line is like in the middle and you on one side and the other person on the other side. How you're going different ways, you know, you can't sometimes do U-turns or whatever. It's that same aspect. I hope I explained that right. You driving in. Yeah, the lines are meant to separate you, you know, so you don't be in each other's way. You can go that way and one can come this way, you know. You can go the way that you need to. That is so intriguing. What else was I about to say? I was about to say something. I kind of forgot that this energy is back to back of saying it. It's a little intriguing. Definitely what, from me hearing we going to war too on top of that, or have went to war. Well, not technically us, but I guess we are allies in an aspect. It's like having a friend and your friend got into a fight. It's like, oh. Part of my intriguiness. But that's just what that reminds me of. Which that's never a no bueno to do, to jump into somebody else's business in that aspect that causes problems where we would be in war and we would get in trouble. I'm just saying, when I use the friend aspect, you know, your friend got into some problems with somebody and you want to hop in because you feel you're an ally to them, it's a no-no. We'll get destroyed quickly, trust me. But if not, who am I? It's a natural reason to separate, of an understanding as to that's your business. You decided to make that action. But I will say go Russia, like what I said before. Certain things you just know right and wrong in the aspect, but you don't have to intervene where you get your whole place blown up. I have translators in Russia. That's why I say go Russia. And their information always helps here. So, yeah. And they give it an event, so can't never go wrong in that aspect. Remember, be kind, you are a reflection.